Hi, welcome back to the Everyman Guys, where we're,
Unauthorized.
Highly genuine.
And unsponsored.
and today's episode is brought to you by us. Will, how was your week?
My week was good. It's only Tuesday.
It's only Tuesday.
Tricked ya.
How was your week since the last
It was
pod?
really good. What did we do last weekend?
Nothing.
We did play golf.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
you guys
we
played
played
golf,
golf.
and they abandoned me. Not Will. Will was honest from the start, but
So-
1, 2, 3 dishonest people
you
in the
got-
room.
So Jim
Clarify.
texts me and on a group chat of me and then my cousin, and he goes, "You guys want to play hardball?" And I go, "I don't know. I'll let you know." Next second, literally go off that group chat, go onto our Everyman Guys group chat and say, "I'm in for golf."
I'm in
That's
for
right,
golf.
Jeff.
He doesn't say, no, I'm going to
That's
play
right,
golf.
Jeff.
He says, I'll let you know.
It's just
And then Jake is all like, oh, I don't know. I want to play, but like I don't know if I'll be able to on Saturday. Will texts me about golf. I'm in.
Yeah.
Instantly.
I think you did the right thing, guys. I'm just gonna say.
I don't think you
Also,
did because
I
baseball
did
was
film
awesome.
a little bit on T-Box Cinema on Instagram. You can follow my
Yeah,
account. It's
watch
like
it
whatever.
because it was a great video.
But yes, it was okay. But
It was awful.
I hit the pin from
I
like
wonder why.
from
You
like
did hit the
180 yards out, and it was a very intense moment because
Yeah, it
we all
kinda
thought
was.
it was going in.
Stop.
Dude,
Wait.
speaking of golf, I might be getting new golf clubs.
I'm
Stop.
playing on
Clubs?
Friday.
Yeah, so
Which ones are you thinking?
Well, my girlfriend's dad had gotten all irons from 2-iron actually all the way to pitching wedge, and he has just the heads of the clubs for snake eye clubs, which are really good clubs. So I went and bought all the shafts, and I'm gonna get the grips.
So it's already
So-
in motion.
He's gonna just put them all together for me. And instead of spending like $600 or whatever on a set of irons, I spent not even $200 on the shafts, and then I'll just buy the grips and I'll have all new clubs.
And you know the good thing about that, you can get the nicer shafts too. So
That's
it's
what
like
I did.
you're not
He-
getting stopped.
He did all the research and everything, found the perfect shaft for what I am, and then I went and bought them, and now
I'm
we'll be able to
into-
cut them to whatever I need them to be, weigh them to the right, like to make
Grams.
sure that they actually fit exactly how I
He's
am. as a
actually-
golfer.
That is baller.
He's
Yeah.
actually been having me and Jake call him Scotty Scheffler already, and
That's
it's kind
crazy.
of annoying.
Yeah.
But
That's
I'm looking
really
into getting
nice.
the same clubs Will got. Tacoma.
Tacoma, dude, they're so nice.
any of these golf
Bermuda,
brands want to
Tacoma.
sponsor us, I'll use their clubs. Although I have some
For
very
sure.
nice
We'll talk
ones.
more about
Yeah,
golf.
and listen,
Sure.
if
We
they
don't
want
have
us to go play
standards.
courses, then
Yeah,
I'll go
I'll
play
talk about golf.
I'm playing
Tiger
on
Woods
Friday,
and whatnot.
Will.
Scotty
And I'm
Scheffler.
just gonna break
Schindler's
100.
List.
Dude,
That's
all right,
a movie.
hold up. I have
All
a
right,
golf story
Schindler's
for you.
List.
Friday, so today's Tuesday, just the past Friday, we went down to Longport, New Jersey to play a golf course.
That's terrible.
So it's called McCullough's, and it's like a links style course, so there's no trees
Beautiful.
at all. Well, it happened to be the windiest day on planet Earth.
Of all time.
Me being a grand whatever 150 pounds actually got blown into another human when I took a foot off the ground. That is how crazy the winds were, and we had to play an entire 18-hole round of golf in that wind.
That's not fun at all.
It was
Why would you start that by saying it
absolutely
was fun?
That
absurd.
sounds amazing.
That sounds wonderful.
No, like we still played good. Our team, we had a team of 4. We had 5 teams of 4 actually. Our team only shot 2 over, so like
That's
we
not
all
bad.
played like really good.
That's not bad.
But I mean,
Dude,
it
the
was
wind-
I legitimately, like, I'm not exaggerating, felt like I was in the middle of a hurricane trying to play a round of golf.
Here he was.
wind
Because
has
Rock him
been
like
And
a
it was
hurricane.
perfectly sunny, and as soon as the wind died down, it was like literally like the greatest weather. It was like almost 50 degrees. It felt beautiful.
Speaking of
but the
weather,
wind was nasty.
we're supposed to get a wintry mix tomorrow.
Yeah,
That
that's
sounds
gonna
like-
be awful.
A wintry
Like that.
mix
On a Wednesday.
It's spring. But here's the worst part.
On a
wintry
Wednesday.
mix. And then guess what
Honey.
happens on Saturday?
70.
High 70s.
That's amazing. We'll take the wintry mix on Wednesday.
I know, but it's going to be mush.
Not necessarily, because it could warm up before Saturday.
And melt all the slush and then make
Yeah.
it into mud.
It could happen.
It could. I believe
If there
it
could be
will.
a wintry mix in spring, there can be a hot day right after that wintry mix.
There's going to be. It's just whether it's dry. Whether I work or not.
Thanks.
Jeff, what's on today's
I was gonna
topic?
say we should all try to say it at the same time.
All right.
Just
That was a
random.
dumb idea.
Jeff,
Jeff,
what's
what's
today's
today's
topic?
Jeff, what's on today's
what are we
topic?
doing?
Yeah.
Topics,
Jeff,
We're
Jeff.
gonna
tell us.
do
Today's
same teams as usual, general knowledge, which is
Knowledge about
dropouts,
generals.
and still team based.
Fort Worth.
Let's go.
And
Honey,
for
come here.
any of the new watchers, it's gonna be back and forth. We're gonna have another rock paper scissors to see who gets the first question, and if the team gets it wrong, the other team gets a chance to steal.
Gang, gang.
Robbers.
Who's doing the Rockies? And the
We'll do the rock and
And the
paper
size
Then
scissors.
we'll do rock, paper, scissors.
Ready?
Oh, yeah. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
win.
We
Does
go
he deserve
first.
to even be able to win?
Because I
after
lost.
He did. He literally
After
went paper,
clapping
paper, paper,
his
paper.
way through rock, paper,
Of
scissors.
course.
All right, guys.
All right,
let's have a
first
good,
question.
argumentative, aggressive game.
Let's go.
Honey, come here.
She
Come
like
here.
wants so bad to jump on you.
Come here.
First
Lay down,
question
lay
for
it down.
Jake and Jim. What is the only metal that is liquid at room temperature? A. Mercury, B. Gallium, C. Cesium, and D. Bromine.
I know this one.
Mercury. Isn't Mercury the one that they have at school where it's literally you can tilt?
I know, but I think it's. I
I
think,
think
it's.
it's Mercury.
I think it's bromine.
I
All right.
think it's Mercury.
It's liquid at room
Yeah.
temperature.
Liquid at room temperature.
It's Mercury.
All right, go for it.
Mercury.
Correct.
Let's go.
Fine, I.
Oh, we knew that one.
That's one thing I'll give to
There's
Jake and
something
Jim. That's one thing that'll separate you two teams. It's Jake and Jim, whenever it's the two, they've been getting it right. And Ian and will
To
like,
be fair, both of our answers were wrong. That was a lot.
What's the thing with gallium then? That it can melt in your hand?
I
Galileo,
think it's just a
Galileo,
made-up
Gallium.
word.
I think so. And bromine
there is
is
something
like
with that.
really gaseous. Like it gives off like a vapor. Like no
I know
matter
there's something with gallium where
Honey,
like,
I
if you
think
hold
it
it in your
is.
hand, it melts to liquid or
what.
something.
Yeah, I think so.
We can just let her down. She can just
All right.
explore. Go explore,
question
honey.
2. Who wrote The Prince, a political treatise on
Nice. I love
power? Niccolo Machiavelli, Thomas Hobbes, John Locke,
for you
or Jean-Jacques Rousseau?
Rousseau.
Rousseau.
I feel like it has to be Rousseau or Hobbes because I feel like they're the only two that I would
The
maybe
Prince?
have heard of before.
The Prince is what it's called.
Yes.
Can you say it in the accents that those people are from?
I can't even say it in our accent.
In our accent. That's so true. I think what I'm thinking of is that the last one I believe to be the answer. Rousseau.
Rousseau.
It just sounds like someone that would write something called The Prince.
Prince. That's fair.
We'll go option last one, Rousseau.
Incorrect.
All right, we're gonna
Here we
lose again.
start again. I hate that word so
This
much.
is not general
I
trivia,
don't
Can you
Jeff.
give the
I
first
heard of
three?
Hobbes
This is
and I feel like I
impossible
heard-
trivia.
It's Niccolo Machiavelli, Thomas Hobbes, and John Locke.
I heard of John Locke and Thomas Hobbes. John Locke had to do something with
Jake, you need
The
to talk more into your
Prince?
mic. You can't really hear you
I think
in
it's
the other episodes.
John Locke had something to do with like
So you think it's Hobbes?
I don't.
What about
It's
Calvin?
What about
Calvin and
what?
Hobbes.
Oh,
What I feel
I
like we
wouldn't
could
even
just.
have gotten
Yeah, I don't know.
that. I think it's
A.
A or B.
All right.
Should we just do rock
Yeah.
paper scissors? You're B, I'm A.
All right. Rock paper
At least they've
scissors
reached
shoot.
our level.
A.
Correct.
What?
I was
Never
actually
mind.
gonna say A, and I was like,
still
no, let's
That's
do
the
rock paper
difference.
scissors.
That's the difference
We
right
do
there.
rock, paper, scissors, and we lose.
All right. So, dropouts. What is the longest river in the world? Amazon, Yangtze, Mississippi, or Nile?
I'll give you guys this one. The first three questions, you guys got robbed.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we know.
All you
I
have
wanted
to do is-
Jake, I wanted
Yeah, it's our
Jake to
turn.
say the answer before you finished up.
I went.
He was going to.
Yeah, I was watching you the whole
Nile.
time.
Correct.
Yeah, that. Come on.
Which element has the highest melting point? Tungsten, carbon, osmium, or titanium?
It's titanium. Highest heating.
Yeah.
Highest
It's either
melting
that
point-
or
melting point.
what was the second one? I think is what.
Carbon,
Carbon.
No, the first one.
tungsten,
Tungsten or titanium, I think so.
I think it's titanium.
Yeah, let's go titanium. I'm
Final answer: titanium.
Incorrect.
Tungsten.
Tungsten.
Correct.
I know that because I just got my wedding band and it's tungsten carbide. And they said it's the strongest metal. Let's go. Not strongest
Every
metal,
time. This is the
but
difference.
I actually knew that one.
I know, but I'm saying every time this is the difference. We pick between two, and it's always the one that's wrong. And you guys just get this one because you get the other one.
In what year did the Berlin Wall fall? 1987, 1989, 1991, or 1993?
Did we just have this question?
No, this was a conversation we
Okay,
had
hold
at
on.
your house.
Okay.
Why do you
What a
have so
question.
many conversations about
What are
the
you
most
talking about
random
the
stuff?
Berlin
We were
Wall?
doing
It was all
trivia.
part of that
We were doing
original
trivia.
conversation that he's
Yeah.
talking about.
I think it's 87 or 89. I don't think it's 90s because it was Ronald Reagan.
We
Mr.
have to get
Gorbachev
this one.
tear
When
down
you-
that
It's gonna be
wall.
fun.
It's 87, I think. It's either 87 or 89, but I think it's 87.
All right, 87.
Incorrect.
Immediately, I thought 91.
What were the other years, please?
89, 91, 93.
I think it's 91 or 89. I don't think it's 93. They were so
I would
confident that
trust
it's 80.
Jim's knowledge over
Exactly.
my own on this, so I would say
I wanted
89
to go 91.
because
And every
I hope I'm wrong.
89.
Correct.
Yes.
thanks, Jim.
Go.
Thanks for the help on that one.
All right.
All right, this is good.
Now we have
We're
to get
catching
this
a
one.
rhythm, just in time to
Team
miss it again.
B.
Yes.
Which country has the most natural lakes? Canada, Russia, United States,
Had this
or
one, like,
Brazil?
two thing.
It's Canada. Final answer.
Correct.
You guys
Yes.
had that in the geography
Yeah, we did.
trivia video.
Well, you gotta remember it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jake.
Come on.
Hold up.
He said
You had the whole Nile situation in like every
I know,
video
we've
we've
had that like
so
They
six
gave
far.
me
or seven
authority.
times.
So
The Suez Canal connects which two seas? The Red Sea and Arabian Sea, the Red Sea and Mediterranean Sea and Black Sea, or Persian Gulf and Arabian Sea?
So the Suez
I feel like
Canal
we're
is in
doing
Egypt,
history again.
and I think it's Mediterranean and the Black Sea. Or the Red Sea.
It's the red. I think it's the Red
Red?
Sea.
Mediterranean
Sea-
red?
It's either
She's like,
Red Sea.
I wanna
Wait,
be
was
close
Red
to
Sea
good
and Black Sea an option?
No.
Okay, well then I think it's Red Sea and
Because the Strait of
Mediterranean.
Gibraltar is right at Spain, right? And it goes to the
Yeah.
Mediterranean. And then the Mediterranean goes all the way over past
all the way in.
to Egypt, and then it connects to either the Black Sea or the Red Sea, and you think it's the Red Sea?
Yeah,
Okay.
It's
Red
definitely
Sea
the
and
Red Sea.
Mediterranean.
Correct.
Yeah.
because the Black Sea
Scared me,
is
Jeff.
like by Turkey.
I know. I
Yeah,
thought
but-
they were
yeah.
I
you
know.
saying
I
incorrect.
thought you were gonna say incorrect.
Don't do that. It's
Sicko.
stupid.
You sick
You got my
pig.
high. You got my high hopes up.
Who was the first person to reach the South Pole? Robert Falcon Scott, Roald Amundsen, Ernest Shackleton, Edmund Hillary.
Who do you think it
What'd you
is,
say,
Jake?
Jake? What'd
Is
you
it
say,
our
Jake?
turn?
No,
No.
it's
No.
ours.
I was gonna say.
Do you guys know who it is?
I know.
I know.
Can you
I,
read?
I
think
think
it's
I
Amundsen.
know. It's
It's Robert Falcon Scott,
Okay.
Roald Amundsen,
I think
Okay.
it's him.
Ernest Shackleton, Edmund Hillary.
I think it's B. I have no idea why I do, but that's just what I think. B.
I
Correct.
knew it was a
I think
so
I think
smart.
Scott
Oh
went
my
to the North
gosh,
Pole.
that was
No,
like-
Jake.
It's like the
there were
biggest
two
dopamine
people
hit.
There was a big
Yeah,
one.
there's an
No
expedition,
idea.
right?
Yeah, two people went to the South Pole.
Yeah.
I think Scott was one of them.
Because
Dude,
I
let's
first I thought it was
thinking,
him, and then I heard a month. I'm
I
like,
feel
I
like
know
we
it's
just
a month.
avoided getting shot. That's how it feels when you get those kind of
All right,
questions,
drop
right?
out.
did.
Especially when they go, oh, I know.
Yeah, I know.
What is the chemical formula for ozone? O2, O3, O4, or O1?
03.
Correct.
There's no way.
There's
no.
no-
He knew that one.
You
I
knew
didn't.
that?
Was that a guess?
I feel like I knew.
I
Yeah,
just
you
He got that real fast.
Yo, hold on.
And
That
you were
was
super
a guess.
confident.
Wait. Yeah, but I would do the
I
same
just
For
thing.
said-
ozone? Since when does that even have a chemical?
I don't know. I just remember in 03 being like,
I
No,
don't-
I love you,
no,
Jake.
I think we should all be able to
You think of-
fight after this.
You just know
That makes me
CO2.
so mad.
All right. I don't know what this is, but it's who discovered penicillin?
Okay.
Mary Curie, Louis Pasteur, Alexander Fleming, or Joseph Lister?
Joseph Lister.
Incorrect.
Give me the names again.
Mary
Oh, do you
Curie,
actually think you know?
Louis Pasteur, Alexander Fleming.
Wait, what's the Mary
Penicillin.
what?
Mary Curie.
What is penicillin?
See, Mary Curie was the girl,
Penicillin
the woman
is
who
like-
studied radiation, but I don't think she did penicillin.
What even is penicillin?
It's
Let's
like
look
a
up the definition.
it's a disease. It's like it's not a disease. It's
medicine?
it's a medicine for the disease. It's like a vaccine. Um,
Yeah, well then we wouldn't have guessed Joseph Lister.
Yeah.
it's not Marie Curie.
Obviously,
it
he
might
created
be Marie
Listerine.
Curie. Fleming.
Correct.
I literally just said to him, it better not be
No
C, because that's what I was gonna guess.
There's
said
no
it's
way
not
Jim just
Fleming.
went. It's not Mary Curie. It might be Mary Curie. Literally didn't change his voice or anything, just as it was normal.
Marie Curie was studied radiology, like radioactive stuff, didn't she? Yeah,
No,
like
I don't
cancer
know
and
who the
stuff.
fuck
She
Mary
helped
Curie
come up with
Carson
the
studied like birds.
come up with the X-ray, I think.
All right,
She helped come up with the X-ray.
That was sick.
7-3 dropouts. Which
Just gave me an O sick. Oh wow!
planet has the most moons? Saturn, Jupiter, Uranus, or Neptune?
Can you not say your anus
cut
like
this
that?
down.
We're not cutting this one,
You
guys.
can't cut it down. You
Hold it
mind your
together.
P's and Q's.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
It's our question.
Well, we're
right?
definitely
No, it's
cutting
theirs.
some of it.
No,
so
it is
start-
ours.
Starting
It
now.
is
Okay,
ours.
Jupiter.
it's
Starting
Jupiter.
Jupiter?
Yes.
That's incorrect.
Oh, yeah, how's it not? I would have guessed that. Wait, name the ones again.
Saturn, Uranus, Neptune.
Most moons?
Yeah.
It has to be Saturn. It has to be Saturn.
Are you sure?
There's no way Neptune is.
Almost
Honey,
like
drop it.
Neptune instead of Neptune.
Saturn.
Correct.
Yes.
You're so.
Why'd you
should've
say
let me guess
Jupiter?
Fleming.
Oh,
We're
I thought for
collectively
sure it
so
has like
smart.
32
What's the
moons.
score?
It's 7-4.
Now it's our turn again.
Yeah, we're clutching up right
Yeah, let's go.
What is the capital of Mongolia?
now. Ah, sick. We got this one.
Actually, not
I actually do have this one.
Almaty,
No.
Tashkent,
No,
Ulaanbaatar,
maybe.
or Bishkek?
Oh, it's Ulaanbaatar. Isn't that how you say it? No, I'm gonna look so stupid when it's not it. We're doing that one.
What an idiot!
Correct.
Boom! It is Ulaanbaatar.
The dopamine hit that we get because we do not know.
I knew the flipping Ulan
guessing.
something.
What is the smallest country in the world?
Come on.
Monaco,
Vatican.
Vatican City, Liechtenstein, or San Marino?
Go for it.
Vatican.
Correct.
Dang it.
Vatican.
the Vatican. The dopamine hit and then the sudden drop off.
Yeah, that's what it is. When you have a big dopamine hit, there's a big crash after.
Who developed the theory of general relativity?
Yeah, we know this one.
Isaac Newton, Albert Einstein, Stephen Hawking, or Niels Bohr?
It's one of the first.
I know. That's dang it.
I think it's.
Can you please
think
name the options again?
Can you name the right answer?
Isaac Newton, Albert
No.
Einstein, Stephen Hawking, or
All right.
Niels
think
Bohr?
Okay.
Newton.
The Newton's law is that anything that no,
Yes,
that's
there's-
Murphy's law. Anything that can happen will. That's
Newton's
Murphy's
is
law.
like inertia.
Newton is like
So it
what
has to be
goes around
relative.
comes around. Yeah, we're gonna go Newton.
Incorrect.
It's Hawking.
Incorrect.
Oh
It's
wait.
Albert Einstein. Newton is the laws of force, like
Yeah.
gravity and inertia.
no, but
Hawking
we knew
is
that, but we
string
just-
theory, is he not?
What?
Hawking is string theory.
I don't know about Hawking.
No one knows Hawking.
Bernoulli's principle was
I know. Dang it.
All right.
That was
I
such
really
an
thought
easy
we
one. We
had
should have
that.
got that one.
Yeah.
Jake and Jim. What is the national flower of Japan? Cherry blossom, lotus, rose, orchid.
Maybe it's not.
cherry blossom. Actually,
You
no,
guys are
that's
so
like
good at
DC,
starting out
right?
with, oh, it's this,
DC
and then
cherry
maybe it's not.
blossoms. Is that the national
It might be a
flag?
cherry blossom though, because I know they do have a lot of cherry blossoms in Japan.
I would guess cherry blossoms.
All
but
right, go for it. I think it's Lotus. But I don't want to say Lotus, so go with Cherry Blossoms.
Cherry Blossoms.
No, I want to guess that.
Correct.
You I knew that one.
So did I.
I knew that one so hard. I knew that one.
You guys are so. You guys always
I
do
really
that.
thought-
Oh, it's this, and we like finally know the question, and then you finally just worked out and get to.
I
the
really
end.
thought you were gonna convince
You
Jake.
do
there.
that
I
so
know.
many
I
times.
really
Alright.
thought.
I know. The last time he said, "I want to say Lotus," I'm like,
I've known better than to go against Jake of these.
Which scientist discovered radioactivity? Willem Röntgen, Henry Becquerel, Mary Curie, or Ernest Rutherford?
he just said it. It's Mary Curie. Right? He literally just said it.
All right, say it.
Unless he's wrong.
Tell us
Do I
your
have to
final
say-
answer.
Mary Curie, final answer.
Incorrect.
Say this B again.
Henry Becquerel,
C A again.
Willem Röntgen.
Ronkin. Final answer.
Incorrect.
Who
It
is
was B.
What?
Henry Becquerel. Or however you say it.
He literally.
I know. No,
You
I said she
fibber.
studied it. I didn't say she
You
discovered
fibber.
it.
You said she just
I said she
lied.
studied.
to us.
Ronkin
Yeah.
is
Minus a point.
Ronkin
I was trying
is
to
in
think of in Chernobyl.
Remember what? That's what they measure the.
I was trying to think
He
of who
might
the
make
name
come up
was.
with the decimeters because that's how they measure it. Ronkin.
Yeah, I was just saying maybe they didn't even have who discovered
Yeah,
radioactivity in there because
Alright.
it could have been before that.
My Toto toilet said he went through Chernobyl.
That's crazy.
See that?
Who was the first female prime minister of the UK? Margaret Thatcher, Indira Gandhi,
No.
Angela Merkel,
It's their turn.
or Benazir Bhutto?
No, it's
It's their
It's Dropout's turn.
Margaret Thatcher.
Correct. 10-5. What is the currency of South Korea? Yen,
No.
yuan,
Maybe.
won, or baht?
not baht, not the first one. Yen is in Chinese, right?
Yeah, I still think that it can be also.
In Korea.
I only want to say that because I've heard of that and like.
Well, is the currency different in every country? Right? Even in Canada,
No,
it's
because
different.
because all of Europe is the euro.
Yeah, but that's
Canada is what?
That's honey.
dollars, right?
Is it?
yeah.
I was gonna say.
No, that's honey. It literally smells like her. She didn't go anywhere, did she? No.
Yeah.
She lets them go every once in a while. That's what it smells
They
like.
don't smell like honey.
Holy Lord.
Trust
All
me.
right, my
don't
only
smell
thing
'cause I
is,
just can't smell in general.
Here's my thing, is okay. That's fine with Euro, but that's a little bit different.
Listen,
But it
my
could
only
be.
thing is like, do we just? We're at
Do
a
we
point
just,
where
like,
are we
not think
guessing?
about it
Are we
and-
gonna guess yen or yuan, or are we just gonna are yuan and yuan or yen? Like we know yen, so we might as well just guess that instead of guessing between
Yen, final
yuan
answer.
And yuan.
Incorrect.
Is here a pop, when, or young?
Give us the B through D again.
Yuan, won, or baht?
For some reason, I think it's yuan. Yuan.
Incorrect. It's won.
Okay.
We
Are you
just
sure it's
said
not
one.
two?
Dang it!
All right.
So is it our turn since they missed it or no?
No,
Yeah.
we get to. That
That's
was a
where I was
steal
getting
part.
confused.
Yeah.
The Grand Canyon is located in which U.S. state? Nevada, Arizona, Utah, or Colorado?
Oh, I think it's probably like
Our question is going to be like, what were the coordinates that the last donkey that crossed the Mississippi sat down at? We're gonna have to give freaking longitude and latitude of where that donkey sat,
Arizona.
and you guys get like
Correct.
Did you flip and just say Arizona already?
What is the hardest natural substance on Earth?
I know.
Graphene, diamond, quartz, or corundum?
it has to be diamond, right? Diamond.
Correct.
You would have been
Yay.
in a corundum if it wasn't
I know.
diamond.
If he said incorrect, I was
I would have
below
cut my
mind.
head off if it was wrong.
The Strait of Gibraltar separates which two continents? Europe and Asia, Europe and Africa,
That's so
Asia and
funny,
Africa, or North America and Europe?
Europe and Africa.
Incorrect. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh
I was
shit!
gonna say. I literally just said said it.
Dang it.
We were talking about the
Yeah, you
Mediterranean
also
Sea.
said Mary Curie
Jeff's
was
getting
a
sassier by the episode.
No, I'm gonna throw my mic.
You're making
at
me
him. I was
excited
literally
and
like,
then not.
what other continent is there?
I know, so
look
did I,
at
but
Jeff's
I was
face
laughing
could
at
have
you.
killed someone.
Yeah, you.
Alright. What is the SI unit of force?
I know.
Pascal, Joule, Newton, or Watt?
It's Newton. No, it's Watt. It's Watt. Watt.
It's Newton or Joules?
It's not Newton. It's Joules.
Yeah, I think so.
What was the other one?
Other than Newton and Joule.
Pascal.
It's not
Pascal,
Pas-
and it's not
That's
Watt.
Pascal's principle.
It's Joules. It's Joules.
Incorrect.
Yes! Newton.
Correct.
Joules is work.
Yeah, you just know that, right?
Yeah, I do.
No, jewels are like jewelry.
Joules is the unit for work.
Alright.
Amount of work done.
Science.
Who painted
Okay.
Who painted Guernica? Pablo Picasso, Vincent van Gogh,
They're both painters.
Salvador Dali,
If they get it wrong,
or Claude Monet?
answer is fast.
What was the name of the painting? Do you know?
Don't act like that's
Guernica.
gonna help you.
Huh?
Guernica.
I would guess.
I think it's Picasso.
Picasso.
Because it sounds, he's Spanish.
Okay, that's
and
their
it's-
guess. Hurry up.
Picasso.
Correct.
Shoot. No flipping way.
Like
Turn your head around.
that
You're ticking me
doesn't
off.
make any sense.
What?
What do you mean what?
Did you hear my
guessed.
reasoning? Yes. Did you hear my deductive reasoning of
What
why I
was your
guessed that?
deductive reasoning?
Because I said I know Picasso is of Spanish descent, and that word sounds very Spanish. Vincent van Gogh was German.
We
That
said
doesn't sound like.
Newton was worked and then Jules, so we guessed Jules. It's the same
And it
thing.
was wrong. Mine
Yeah.
was right.
Jake, fix that light,
So
please.
my deductive reasoning was
All
correct.
right.
All right, we're getting this one right.
What does HTTP stand for? Hypertext transfer protocol, hypertext transmission process, high transfer technology protocol,
No.
or hypertransfer text program.
Is that our turn?
No, it's our turn.
It's A or D, I think.
Yeah, that's.
Read the A and then read the D.
It's-
That's what we're choosing from.
Yeah.
Right?
Hypertext transfer protocol, hypertransfer text program.
So transfer and text are just mixed up, right?
No,
I-
because it's protocol or program.
It has to be the last.
What is this?
I don't know. I don't know. It's gum. Toss it up in that cubby.
I know. Just to make you feel any better.
You know it like 1,000%.
I think it's A. I'm pretty confident that it's not programmed.
I'm
that
not
your-
confident in
Is
anything.
that your
anyone
final
ever.
answer?
A.
Hey,
Correct.
Dang it.
14-7.
Shoot.
halfway there. Let's go.
All right, dropouts. What is the most abundant gas in Earth's atmosphere? Oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, or
biting.
argon?
Is it? I think it's
It's nitrogen.
nitrogen.
Correct.
He was going to say incorrect, and then he was like, it's actually correct.
Why do I always know your guys' answers, but then we get questions?
Because
that
look,
I
we're
know
gonna get an
none of?
easier one
It's
right
nitrogen.
Why? We're gonna get really
This
easy.
is, if you guys get this wrong, I completely agree with you guys.
Okay. Yes.
Who is known as the father of modern computers?
I know.
Done. Got it.
You do?
Yes.
You guys are joking, right?
Read them out.
I mean, I have a guess.
Alan Turing, Charles Babbage, John von Neumann, or Bill Gates?
Okay. Logically, the only thing that makes sense is Bill Gates because freaking Windows.
Okay.
The other thing that I'm thinking of is when have you heard Bill Gates be called that?
Never. But also,
Never.
judging off what Jeff
Yeah,
said,
that's
he's like,
the only thing that I'm questioning.
I didn't,
Jeff's
just
like,
so you know, I didn't even read any of the options before I said that.
Yeah.
Okay. I will just say, we wouldn't have guessed Bill Gates because I've never heard
She got
him
something.
called that, and it would make no sense. Honey, just leave it be. Just leave it be. So, E, what are we thinking? Should we answer
I
the
think we
names
just
again?
have to go Bill Gates.
No.
No.
Read the question and the choice.
Who's
Who
called the
is
father
known-
of modern
Who is
computers?
known as the father of modern computers?
Modern gives me the thought that might be Bill
Alan
Gates.
Turing, Charles Babbage, John von Neumann, or Bill Gates?
I feel like I know the name Babbage for some reason, but I still want to go Bill Gates.
I don't know any of the other ones, so I have no logical explanation for why it would be the other ones. But why it would be Bill Gates is for obvious reasons.
Yes, then go with that. Because we don't know any of the other ones. So we just have to go with
Bill
that.
Gates.
Incorrect.
It's either Babbage.
Like if it's
I
not
think it's-
like it not being
Really?
him, I
I
would.
But that's
thought
our
it was
only
could've
logic
guessed.
that we have is we
Maybe
know
we
each
can
other.
all
Go big.
know.
Go
So-
big. You got.
Why do you act like there's pressure when you're up 46 on us? Just guess one.
Newman.
Incorrect. Alan Turing.
So we-
I told you, Jake.
I was going to guess
told
Babbage,
ya!
so we're wrong anyway.
Alan Turing.
All right.
At that point,
What
you
is
have
the
to just
capital
guess
of
what you know.
Canada?
Okay. Why?
Toronto, Vancouver, Ottawa, Montreal.
Is this your guys?
Yeah.
What the flip?
Ottawa.
Correct.
No.
Stop asking them such easy questions.
What did she find? She's like on the hunt. She's like, what can I get? My mouth that I get taken away.
I feel like I'm being
All right.
soul's being sucked out of my body.
Same. This is like actually legit ticking
The
this off.
Parthenon is located in which city?
The
what is
what?
Parthenon.
Well, that's easy.
Rome, Athens, Istanbul, or Cairo?
Well, it's,
Why don't you give us all the answers that make sense so we can't figure it out?
it's Parthenon.
Sounds
It's
like
gotta be
such a Roman
Istanbul.
thing.
Guys, just to let you know, I know.
Same.
Of course you guys know.
Do you actually?
Yes.
From what? History and
history.
school.
Who's messing with their mic?
You
Parthenon.
learned about
I did, I went like
Parthenon?
that.
What?
You
Yeah,
learned
it's the
about
Parthenon.
Yeah.
You know, the Parthenon in Istanbul.
No, it's not.
Istanbul.
Incorrect.
Athens.
Correct. All right, so just so we know, I skipped one question because
Yeah,
we
why?
aren't doing it, and now you guys look like you might be getting the easy questions. So you're gonna get all the questions they would have been getting. Because their next question is, what is the rarest blood type?
It's
Enjoy.
Hold on.
It's, hold up, let me read
Yes,
the
say it,
answer.
Don't worry, they'll
Say
still
it.
get it
Say
right.
it right
No.
now, Jay.
No.
Honey,
Say it.
honey.
Say it, Jay.
Ready?
Come on.
Yes.
O minus, A B minus,
No.
B minus, A minus.
I think it's O minus.
What do you mean you think?
It's
You
O
never-
minus.
Incorrect.
it's O.
It's what, Jake?
What, OB minus? Why do you know that? What makes you think you know that to be the case?
OB isn't even an option.
I was gonna say.
What are the other options?
Yeah, the ones other than
A B minus, B minus, and A minus.
blood type A, blood type B.
Blood type A, B.
Blood type minus. That's when you get shot and don't
Did
have
they
any blood.
pick option D? Is that the option?
No,
that
they
they
chose option A.
O-A.
Option A. All right, so B, C, or D.
Yeah, and we go B, C, D, C, B. And
B,
I
C,
ended
D,
on
D,
C,
D.
so whatever that is.
Yeah, but
B minus.
I would just say B. Because it's closest to what they answered. And they've been right every time.
It's
Is that your
B
final
minus.
answer?
B minus. Is that
A,
what you're?
B minus.
A, B minus.
Oh.
A, B minus.
Correct.
We're just staying right here. I'm not moving.
I can feel where they're at right now.
I can't.
Which
I'm leaping for
U.S.
it
state
right
was
now.
the last to join the Union? Alaska, Hawaii,
What was it?
Arizona, New Mexico.
What was it about us getting the easy ones?
This was
What,
like
are
your
you
Oh,
guys'
this is us.
Yes.
You guys. Thank God.
Is it?
Not
We
even
did it
know.
again because I didn't even
Is it-
listen. But it's got to be Alaska, right?
Or
Which
Hawaii.
U.S. state was the last to join the Union?
You know, right?
Alaska, Hawaii, Arizona, New Mexico.
Get your ball.
Why are these so hard?
It's not hard.
You're joking, right? You guys
Alaska
don't
and
even-
Hawaii.
You guys don't
That's got to be
deserve to
Alaska.
play.
It has to be. If it's not Alaska, I'm going to poop my pants right now. Shoot.
Go.
Which one is it? Just
Go.
Which one?
You have to know this. This is
Jim, is it-
actually embarrassing
Jim,
if you
is it
don't know
Hawaii?
this.
I don't know. I know it's Alaska or Hawaii.
Yeah, I
don't
know
know.
that. Alaska.
Incorrect.
Yeah, Hawaii! It's Hawaii!
you guys are so dumb.
How do you not know that?
Because I've been out of school for 10
Alaska
years.
was like 48 and Hawaii was like
They
59
didn't
or
make
something
it
like
through
that.
school.
59?
1959. Right?
He was going by dates.
56.
You didn't know that.
What?
I thought you meant 59th state.
No, you.
You dingweed.
All
I
right.
hate this.
So do I. This is so garbage.
What is the heaviest natural occurring element?
Their anger towards us. Honey.
Correct.
Hey, she's getting the ball.
All right, ready? Uranium, plutonium, lead, or gold?
I think it's plutonium.
Go for it.
Plutonium.
Incorrect.
I think it's lead.
So do I.
Lead.
Incorrect.
Hey.
It's gold, isn't
Correct.
it?
It's uranium. But you don't get a point.
I think
I
it's
hate
our
everything.
uranium, not uranium.
All right. Who discovered gravity? Albert Einstein, Isaac Newton, Galileo Galilei, or Johannes Kepler?
Galileo. Galileo Figaro Magnifico.
It's not your turn.
I'm not guessing that. I was just singing the song because you said Galileo Galileo.
Is that the answer, though?
No.
Who
I
were
don't
the
know.
options?
I'm just a
So
poor
wait,
boy.
Newton wasn't gravity, right? Or was it?
No.
Yes.
It's
Because when we did
Einstein,
when we did the
Newton-
Newton thing, you'd see the ball go up and then gravity pull it down.
Einstein.
And the ball goes.
Einstein, Newton, Galilei, or Johannes Kepler?
Kepler's on the.
I was just gonna
Max
say Max
Kepler?
Kepler's on the
Kepler,
thing, so-
no. Galileo, he discovered a continent.
No, no. Do not throw
Einstein.
him out because he was the one. He had something to do with space or something like that. So
I'm just a poor boy.
God,
Nobody
you're-
loves
I'm leaning
me.
Newton,
He's
but
just a poor
in the
boy,
back of my
poor
head, I'm
boy.
like, I have a feeling they just know that it's Galileo. But I'm leaning Newton.
Galileo.
Make your
Yeah.
answer.
Galileo
Newton.
Magnifico.
Correct.
I knew they were way too excited
You didn't
about.
know that?
I thought it was Galileo.
Yeah. You guys gave that one away. To be
What do you
honest, you gave it away. I knew for a fact it wasn't Galileo.
I know.
Just by the way
I
you
thought
reacted.
it was.
All right.
Did you actually?
How did you not
the
know
apple
that,
fell
Jake?
on his head.
What an idiot.
Galileo?
What did
Newton.
what did
That's how he discovered gravity.
what did
Yeah, we
Galileo
know. Jake
the
did.
apple
describe?
fell from
Yeah.
the tree and
Yeah,
hit him on the
and I
head.
That's
knew
what I
that.
said in our
Your,
science class.
Jake didn't know it.
Yeah.
All
He
right.
said a ball goes
Jake
down.
said Galileo.
How many-
We drew the whole thing.
How many bones are in the? I'll get it out. How many bones are in the adult human body? 204, 206, 208, and 212.
Yeah.
I think it's-
206.
Correct.
Come on.
What?
It's from Deadpool Wolverine.
Oh. Oh, yeah. 206.
Who wrote the Odyssey? Homer, Virgil, Sophocles, or
I know.
Ovid?
Did you only give us 3?
Homer, Virgil, Sophocles, or Ovid.
Yeah.
I think I've heard of Sophocles. If that helps anything.
I mean, we are just freaking guessing on everything.
I know,
right?
we need to do something that we actually fucking know.
It's general knowledge.
This is not general knowledge.
No one knows
I love
Sophocles.
that response. It's general knowledge.
The Sakil,
It's
whatever
common
one that
knowledge,
is,
really.
That guy.
Sophocles?
Yeah.
Yes.
Incorrect.
It's
Homer.
Correct.
You don't.
Homer's
No,
Odyssey.
actually-
Yes.
I do know that.
Jake,
Yes,
you
it's Homer's
know
Odyssey.
last
There's
year in
no
school.
possible way Jake
It was
knows
I
in
was
the
last year in
readers.
school.
Oh, that's
It was
why
in the
Jake
readers
knows
at
all this
school.
stuff because it was just last
No,
year.
just in physics.
What is the
Homer?
capital of
Think
Brazil?
so?
I would be in
Odyssey.
physics. The
What
Odyssey.
is the capital of Brazil?
Okay. Give the
Rio de Janeiro, Sao Paulo,
Sao Paulo.
It's
Sao
Brasilia.
Paulo?
Just go to them.
Brasilia, Buenos
No, he
Aires.
said it. He said it.
Okay, go on.
Yes, we're counting it.
What did we
need
say
it.
last game?
We said it last game.
You said if you get it wrong, if you say it wrong.
no,
you
we said
automatically
it.
say
You
it.
said
Say it
That's
too
your answer
soon.
before
What
you
To
happened?
be
No.
fair though, you cut in. You cut in and started talking about
No,
something.
he was correcting how he was saying it.
You guys could just take it, but the whole time last game and after watching it, I didn't know that's what you meant. So that's why I thought
It's
I could
fine.
still say
All right,
it.
what's your guys' guess?
Brasilia.
Correct.
Okay. All right, moving forward.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I thought you meant like.
If you say your answer
Before
he
left.
I
finishes
thought you
off
meant
for it.
like if you say it and then
It's wrong, it's wrong,
You,
yeah,
you
that
can't
makes
like
sense.
go back and.
All right.
You can't be mad.
I'm furious.
So am I.
Go ahead, Jeff.
What is the largest desert in the world?
I don't know.
Sahara, Arabian Desert, Antarctic Desert, or Gobi Desert?
Sahara.
Incorrect.
The Antarctic. Stop! He's gonna hit you. It's the Antarctic desert.
We had
You
this
got
question.
this question
I
wrong.
didn't hear him say
2
Antarctic.
episodes ago.
I actually,
Alright, go
I
ahead.
promise you, I didn't hear him say Antarctic.
Antarctic desert.
I'm getting lower and lower in this couch.
If I heard him say Antarctic, I would have guessed that. I'm
Why
not
didn't
that-
you hear him?
Because I was too focused on saying Sahara immediately.
He was
The
like, Sarah,
smallest
Sarah, Sarah.
bone in the human body is found in the hand, ear, nose, foot.
Foot or ear? I think it's foot or ear.
I don't know.
Yes. Fear. Ear.
Correct.
That was
Hell.
easy.
There's no bones
no
in your
bone.
ear.
That's
Yes,
cartilage.
obviously.
It's
there
cartilage.
is.
It's
There's
cartilage.
not.
It's not a bone.
There are no bones in your ear.
Question
No,
asked
like
it, we
inside
answered it,
your
it was
ear, probably.
correct. I don't know.
Like
What
in
do you mean
here.
inside your
Like,
ear?
in
There's
here.
no bones in your ear.
No,
something
but
hard in
actually,
mine.
there are no
Alright,
bones
I'll
in your
get
ear.
it.
It's all cartilage.
I mean, that's the answer on here, so.
Alright.
Are there any bones in the human ear? Ear bone. Facts and function. The ears are paired organs located. They have several conditions. Take proper care of your ears to keep them healthy. Eardrum. Okay, so maybe it's inside the ear. Your outer ear is separated by your eardrum. The inner ear.
Is
don't
the
care.
ear made
Alright,
up
I'm
of?
going to ask the next question.
Alright, yeah,
for
we're
it.
Way
ready.
too far behind.
How many time zones does Russia have? 9, 10, 11, or 12?
I think I actually know this.
Of course.
Jake, don't make them feel guilty for your knowledge.
Let's think of this logically. How do you know if how wide Russia is?
Yeah.
It's
Goes from.
Like I'm saying, in comparison to North America.
Oh, it's way more. It has to
Way
be-
more, or
Yeah,
like-
because obviously, because North America only has 4 time zones. And
That's
there's 9 is the lowest for Russia. The lowest they even give. It goes from literally the tip like China and Japan all the way over to stinking almost Germany.
I think it's got to be 9.
Okay, go with that.
We'll say 9 and get it wrong.
Yep, you got it wrong.
We'll go with 10 because we thought 9.
Incorrect. It's 11.
Who would have thought?
Me, I actually
No
was
one.
about to say C.
All right.
Just because every
What does
fucking
the
time it's wrong.
what does the E in E equals MC squared stand for?
E equals. Hold on.
Hold on. She's okay.
Come on, I actually know
What?
this.
E
equation.
equals MC squared.
MC Hammer
It
is all I
doesn't
know.
stand for
All right.
energy, electron, entropy,
Anthropic?
Entropy.
entropy, or equation.
Equation.
It's all broken.
Kronk just keeps falling.
Is that your final answer?
No.
You know, I don't know.
I think we had MC squared.
I know
think
MC
in math.
Hammerton can't
I
touch
think
this.
in math, so I'm guessing it would be equation. Equation.
Incorrect.
I think it's electron.
We had
A
it
equals
in
MC
school.
squared is in.
Is in physics.
Physics.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I think it has.
What
to
were
have
the
to do
other
with-
options,
But the-
please?
Energy, electron, entropy.
It's not entropy. I know it's not that.
Dang it.
Energy,
Equals- Don't bite my feet.
electron. I don't know. E.
No. No,
Energy
no.
just seems like too obvious. Like that it's.
Energy equals. Like I'm thinking it's something to do with.
Speaking of energy, your dog is
Science.
isosceles
Physics.
triangle.
I'd
Physics,
say
my
go
brain.
with what you think. Because I'm only guessing electron because I'm thinking too hard. I think.
Energy.
Correct.
Yes.
That was bomb.
23 to 10. Not the. Just.
Not
Closer
to
than we
what?
were
Huh?
last,
Not to what?
last game.
Who discovered America? Leif Erikson, Christopher Columbus, Ferdinand Magellan, or Marco Polo?
Okay, Leif Erikson
It's our turn.
apparently came here first.
It's our turn. We just stole it.
Yeah.
All right. Forget all that. Strike that from the jury's knowledge.
Columbus discovered America.
Yeah, unless you're being stupid, like he said, Leif Erikson was here with the Vikings, but we have to go Columbus. I mean, if we have ears in the bones,
We have to go Columbus.
The fact that he said ears and the bones is even better.
Christopher Columbus.
Correct.
Stop making me second guess myself.
I just knew because Leif Erikson, I think it was in Canada.
Yeah,
And
that's what I mean.
so that's why I was thinking.
Vikings.
There's literally
All right.
I was gonna say, if you guys got Christopher Columbus
Columbus
wrong
Day.
and that was wrong, I feel like we should have just ended the game.
What is the main ingredient in traditional Japanese miso soup? Seaweed,
I think
Honey.
it's.
tofu, fermented soybean paste, or rice?
I think it's seaweed.
I think it's
Or
C.
right.
Fermented soybean paste.
Maybe.
brownie.
Miso
Probably
soup.
like the samurai sword, just cut up into pieces.
That doesn't make any sense, but maybe. Can you give them to us again?
Seaweed,
Stuff it down your
tofu, fermented soybean paste, or rice?
I know, like paste. I don't know.
You guess what you want to guess.
I'm gonna see.
Correct.
Nice.
I know that because I follow like a lot of cooking stuff, and they use a lot of like different pastes.
You're not going to convince me, Jim.
Okay.
You're not going to convince me that you knew that.
I didn't know that for a
There's
fact, but it was
no-
an educated guess.
But they also use rice
Yeah,
I know, but
and seaweed.
I feel you. Okay, you go seaweed. What was it? Seaweed, tofu, and then a super specific one, and then rice. I feel like it would be the super specific one. Correct? Am I wrong? Maybe a little bit.
Well, no, you were right, but
That's what I mean.
I'm not. Here's what I'm saying. We do those guesses and we get them wrong.
I know.
That's
but
what's
your
frustrating.
guys' guesses are more like I have no idea. Let's just maybe it's this. And
Yeah,
mine is more of an
sometimes.
educated
You guys'
guess. I
guesses
feel like.
are
Only when
let's
we
go
get the flipping-
right.
Where was the first flipping corn law of the Weimar Republic?
Hold on.
No,
you
don't. We
got,
have
you
no
got,
flipping
you got,
idea.
When was the last state to join the Union, and you got it wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't come on and say it about
one
easy
question.
questions.
All right.
All right.
Jeff.
Which planet is known as the morning star? Mercury, Venus, Mars, or Jupiter?
Who is it?
That's Team Bait.
Oh,
Demas
Mercury, Venus,
Bemis.
Mars, or Jupiter?
Yeah.
Those are the ones.
The morning star.
I think it's Venus.
Yeah,
Because
No idea.
my only logic that I'm using here is that which planet can we see most of the time? And now I'm thinking like Mars is more of a reddish. So that to me, just out of pure dumb knowledge, would say that Mars isn't it. Jupiter you rarely see. Mercury I don't think we ever see. Venus we see most of the time, if you can see a planet.
Venus.
Venus.
Correct. All right. This is
See?
the
I'm
last.
I'm never talking again.
Do we want-
I'm never talking. We do that when we can, but
Jim,
sometimes we do.
He said
You guys
out
want
of-
this to be the
out of
last
No
question?
idea why.
I
Just
don't
it
need it to
being
be, I
red,
don't
he
care.
doesn't want to guess it. That's not deductive reasoning.
Is this gonna be the last question, or do we want more?
Well, how many are there?
There's one more, but I can just type it. Get.
Oh,
It's fine with me. End it here?
yeah. I mean, we could, if it's done.
Yeah.
That was 50,
No, 45.
45. That's
Oh,
fine.
that's close.
Yeah, close enough.
All right.
We'll get them next time.
This is the last question.
Yeah.
What is the most common surname in the world? This is for Jim and Jake. So.
Come on. Go.
List them.
Smith, Patel, Chang, or Lee?
It's the most common one.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Go, honey, go.
What's going on?
I
over
would
there?
guess
Chewing on the carpet, ripping it up.
Shib-
I would
shib's fine
guess
for now.
like Chang or Smith or Lee or
It's
the other.
Smith or Lee, I think.
I don't know. China has a ton of.
I know, but I
Chang.
think it's Smith or Lee. Maybe not Smith. Maybe Lee. Because Lee.
Now that you say Smith, I almost feel like I remember it.
I know Smith is a very like whenever they're like what's the, like they would say Smith. But it might be Lee because of other countries. I don't know.
What do you want?
Rock paper scissors. I'll go with Lee. You go with Smith.
All right,
Rock paper scissors shoot.
Smith.
Incorrect.
It's in all of the world.
Yeah.
It's got to be Chang.
Chang.
It has to be.
Okay.
Chang.
Lee.
That's what we meant.
And that is the game.
Thank you very much for watching.
Well,
Listen, you can kill
Thank you
Jake
for
later.
watching another
We should.
blowout.
Yes.
alright, what would we think?
Next
is
time
a
we're doing
good-
sports. We're doing sports.
Wait, what should be a good next trivia?
A sports
like
one.
genuinely. Like we
I
did
feel like-
history.
I feel like a
we
lot
did
of
geography.
viewers.
Geography was good. That was fun.
Should we switch it up and not do trivia?
Not do trivia. Do
we could
like
do. We could do ones where we work together, maybe. Maybe.
we will see. We will
Yes.
discuss. This
Comment
was
and let us know.
Yeah.
This one was a little bit more of a lopsided affair. Not for any other reason except for Jeff's questions are terrible. We can all agree with that, right?
no, they're not Jeff's questions. Jeff, you're doing a great job.
I know. I want to just.
Jim, why
I
do you
want
hate
us.
Jim?
I want
Just
us
stop.
to be on the
Just
same
stop.
page.
No, it's
hates
just
Jeff.
Against
the
Jeff.
luck of the 8-ball, and you guys just.
Okay,
see
I
that.
hate
Yeah,
that.
as it
When
falls-
you say that, that makes me feel.
You know what they
unheard.
say? The apple, when it falls,
It hits your head because you're Isaac Newton and,
and then
you've discovered
you-
gravity.
You have gravity, but it's
well, he
because of the
invented
way.
gravity. All of us were just floating.
And
way
because
that
we
it
don't
is.
flipping know who Mary
No,
Curie
you
is.
know, but also
don't.
I would be curious. Like, you
Yeah,
guys want to
Curie.
see
And
more like
Mary Curie. I'm curious.
outdoor, like actual playing games? Like, I just went back and watched their football challenge
Mm-hmm.
video. I was like, that was fun.
I do think that these are the most consistently good ones we've done, so I
Yeah.
think we should keep this format
The
going.
trivia and game night. Oh, we
Yes.
could do a game night, like an actual
Yeah.
game
With consequences.
with
True.
consequences.
Consequences.
I have a
we will
bucket of
let you
water
know
here.
next week. We'll be back
All
here
comments.
doing this.
Yeah.
Comment and let
Please.
us know.
And also, if you're not subscribed, just
Comment
subscribe because
and
then
let-
you know when we post.
Yes, our
Science.
geography video was what, over 1,000?
Yeah.
Over 1,000 views. Get our history. We just did a history one. Learn something. Why can't you learn something when you're on YouTube? You can by going
Yeah,
and watching our videos.
Don't be dumb
Don't be dumb.
Don't be
like
Team
us.
B.
Like us.
Don't be Team B.
But hey,
We're gonna get a T-shirt made. Don't be Team B. Be dropouts, not Team B.
I do math for a living, so I mean, at least I'm good in that area.
He's like,
I make up for it in the history.
Cut to next week. What's 9 times 3? Dang it!
I would say I've never needed history except for in these games.
I was gonna say.
I've never needed history except for when we play these games. So
True.
do the things, comment,
Let us
like,
know.
subscribe, and
Thank you for watching. You guys are good one.
We sucked. Sucked.
That
We did not suck. We did excellent.